Now to campaign 2020 and the announcement today that Mayor Bill de Blasio is no longer running for president. The decision came as it became clear the mayor would not qualify for next month's debate. On the campaign trail, Mayor de Blasio had struggled to gain traction in a crowded Democratic field. Recent surveys have him polling at 1% or less. Meanwhile, the mayor refocuses. He's facing another campaign finance scandal. 3 major real estate developers are being forced to pay stiff fines for making improper donations to one of the mayor's political action committees. Here's CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer with the story.
Mayor de Blasio marched in a downtown climate change rally, getting back in step with his day job. This as he was clearly out of step with a ruling from a state ethics commission that 3 big-time city real estate developers violated the state lobbying act by giving contributions to the Campaign for One New York, CONY, his controversial political action committee.
Do you feel at all embarrassed by the Jacob decision where they had to pay $65,000?
Again, that's Jacob, and those companies got nothing else to say about that.
But there was plenty more to say about Jacob, the State Joint Commission on Public Ethics, which has had a long-running probe of contributions to the mayor's PAC after the commission learned of lobbyists and clients of lobbyists who, while actively lobbying New York City officials, including the mayor, donated to CONY in violation of the gift restrictions in the Lobbying Act and related regulations. The developers, Brookfield Financial Properties, Toll Brothers, and Greenpoint Landing developers were fined a total of $65,000, bringing the total penalties associated with CONY to more than $100,000.
I know we did things the right way in terms of the legal guidance we had, the ethics guidance we had, and most importantly, that the decisions that I have made, my administration has made consistently, always, about the public interest, period.
De Blasio, who himself has been investigated in relation to CONY but was never charged, insisted that even though the developers and their lobbyists made contributions, he did things on the up and up.
Respectfully, I think it's a misunderstanding of how the world works to suggest because we have a free and democratic society and we have campaigns based on people making donations that that's all you need to know.
Political experts say de Blasio is wrong.
If the mayor's not embarrassed by this, there's something wrong. Here's another example of mixing public business and politics, and every time he's done it, guess what? He's gotten caught.
Well, a spokesperson for Toll Brothers insists the company made the donations in good faith. Brookfield and Greenpoint Landing did not return calls seeking comment. Jacob says its probe is continuing. Dana?